Yoga for healing. Grand day. We're going to do earth signs. I'm actually going to do all signs. I'm going to pull 6 cards for each sign. And I'm going to do it consecutively without turning the camera off. Because a lot of times they go together. Majority of the time. Because we all have multiple signs in our charts. And we all have those energies. So first we have Ace of Wands, passion and inspiration. But we have the Wheel in reverse, bad luck, lack of control, clinging to control, having control, trying to have control. A Queen of Pentacles. And they are seeking or meeting. I don't think they're seeking it. But this one, ooh, and it's a Virgo, is getting some justice. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck may have something to do with that. Now, I'm just saying. Bottom of the deck usually means like an overall energy. Or sometimes I see it as like the energy behind the scenes. We all know karma is coming down. Two more cards. Thank you, Holy Spirit, Divine, and ancestors, and guides. Ooh. Let's see here. And now we have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. So someone that had a great passion and ambition, being really creative. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Root chakra and solar plexus both on red. As in fire. That's what they work out of. Is meeting some bad luck. This person, a Queen of Pentacles. Someone that seems to be sitting upright. Someone that nurtures, but this one seems to only be looking at the pentacles and only cares about the pentacles and what the picture may look like from the outside. Their persona. How their mask is fit. Making sure it's straight. But justice is coming in to bring in the balance. Wielding that sword. Just like that Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck was. I'm really feeling that that Queen of Swords has something to do with this justice being brought down. This Knight of Wands energy in reverse. That's reckless, impatient, lacking self-control. I believe this is the energy that this Queen of Pentacles is in. And that's bringing us clarity. Either way it go, we have 2 different energies here. A masculine and feminine. A knight and a queen. But we have to remember that we're dealing with a shapeshifter. Either they were two working together or this energy. Is this Knight of Cups that's coming in with an offer. Someone that's a shape shifter. Why I have a hard time with that, I don't know. But only when I'm saying it during a reading. Someone that wants to come in with charm and romance you. Someone that's been on your tail, hot, slow, and steady, with a huge empty cup. Liking to sit on their high horse so that people don't recognize they're really small. They're in their pursuit of financial opportunities, and they're being creative about it. This is why they this is why they change their mask. Change and shift their identity. It depends on who they're in front of. We're going to get more tarot on this tarot. We have Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have that fire out here, heavy. Earth, air, and water, all elements, per usual. And as things change and we go through these shifts, we have to change our way of thinking and a way of doing things. But these people are still stuck in their old ways. They're at a 5 of Swords, in conflict, in battle among their own selves. They don't like change unless they're changing their mask. They don't like things that they can't control and predict. They find those things of challenge. What do we need to know about this Queen of Pentacles? And it fell right on Justice. And we have the King of Coins, same thing. Pentacle, coin. So we have the Queen and King. That's a couple. They've been planning and reflecting, trying to gain success in the 7 of Coins. They're trying to come up with some other kind of plan, but they cannot come with any reasoning and are suffering with internal conflict. What do we need to know about this Queen and King, or is this the same energy? Are these two different people? Or is it just a shape shifter? 10 of Cups. They're doing this for their stability. Teamwork. Yeah, it's a couple. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for clarifying that. Very easy breezy, clear that these two are facing bad luck because of their desires. They thought they were the hand that held the control. This Queen of Pentacles and this King of Pentacles that wanted their stability and their abundance by working as a team, but not in a good way, because otherwise there would not be justice sitting here and they would not be facing bad luck. So why Knight of Swords? They were in a Knight of Swords energy. They were being fearless, impatient, and daring, working on impulses. They were very enthusiastic about it. What do we need to know about this Knight of Cups? 4 Wands. They want to come in. They want to celebrate with you. So from this couple, it depends on who you are. If you're a masculine or a feminine, an emperor or an empress. There are couples working out here that has been working out here on these spiritual streets in this spiritual warfare that are now meeting their fate because they only worked for their passions, their desires, their lust, and greed. So if you're a male, there's a feminine coming in. If you're a feminine, there's a masculine coming in. And they want you at a 10 of Swords, coming in to try to ruin you. But there's justice here that's going to be stopping them at the door. What do we need to know about justice? A Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands is blocked. So clear. Crystal clear. The same energy. So this is the true energy that this person is coming in. Arrogant, reckless, impatient. But they are the ones that are vulnerable. But they don't know it. And they're vulnerable because they do lack self-control. And they're in a 5 of coins, 5 of pentacles. They're in lack. They're facing poverty and harshness. And this will be their justice for the work that they've put in. What else do we need to know about this Knight of Wands other than they're blocked? Eight of Cups in reverse. They're being dealt with from above because they refuse to walk away. And they keep making plans to dominate you. This Empress or Emperor, this is because this is the spiritual war between those that are raising their vibration and those that cannot or won't, because they've already sold their soul. So they need your energy. Why? So that they can do more spells, because they have no energy of their own. They have to siphon it. And that goes from them on in our block, on our neighborhood, that we know that are stalking, all the way up. There's levels to both sides. These peons didn't realize they were on the wrong side the whole time. They thought they could beat us because they were working for those higher up that are hiding. But see, the lights are all being turned on. And they're trying to scatter. But they can't even do that without energy. And they're so overtaken by parasitic vampire entities that they can't control themselves. This is why they are reckless, arrogant, lacking self-control, yet dominating. And very shady. It does not pay to give any kindness at all. You cannot even look at them as though they're human, although they look human. Because it's about you or them. Do you think they want it to be them? At the same time, right now we're at that pace where, well, at least some of us, we're on different stages of this game. But right now a lot of us are at that stage where we're just sitting back, relaxing, chilling, watching these roaches crawl and scraggle on their backs. And they can't get up. They're pissed off at this queen bee or king bee. They're pissed off at your security, your confidence, how you are in control of yourself and you're focused. And they have a passion and arrogance. They had ambition. They saw you as a financial opportunity. And let's not get it twisted. And I find a financial opportunity at the point of they getting paid to harass, to stalk, to date, to be handlers, to make prank phone calls or do all that little stupid shit they do, wasting their time trying to annoy us. But then there's also the destiny swap, the energy exchange, and all of that. They don't want you to be aware of. And so when you hear readers only talking about, oh, your job, lose your job, bitch, this is spiritual war. It ain't about a fucking job. Except for the job you're doing here on your fucking purpose. Yeah, it may be some workplace affairs and things like that, but you telling me that a whole group of warlocks and witches are after one person over their job and they work from home doing spiritual work? Bitch, please start telling the truth, because your ass is about to be set on fire. We're living happily single, doing us, going out on dates, alone or with others, stress-free, setting goals, and career focused on our purpose. We're not talking about a 9-to-5 and a bunch of jealous, envious bitches in a cubicle. This is fucking spiritual war. And the bitches that are walking around here saying they intuitive and they talking all this trash and all this gossip and you don't get shit out of their readings except for a bunch of scrambledness. If your mind is already confused, what do you think's gonna happen listening to that bitch? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Whatever sign you were born under. You want to be that bitch, but you're not. Give me a card on this. Okay, we're going to keep going. Their fate has changed. They may actually be wanting to heal. Give me a one on this. They don't want to look like a jackass. Or backstabber. But those that want to say, I'm sorry, after everything has been done, and after they've been caught, I want to punch in the fucking face. Hypothetically. I wouldn't do it for real. Not these days, but I used to. Yeah. This person that's been stalking, GPS tracking you. Someone that wants to keep you in a cycle and trigger you after you've already learned the lessons. What about this knight that wants to come in that's posing as a king of coins? I miss you. In reverse. They don't miss you because it's not you. It's your energy. And they're under pressure. They know they're out of time. And they can't make a decision. Because they're too foggy brained. What else do we need to know about this king? Not so king. They're not twin flames. Or this person is not your twin flame. Oh. So we're talking about them. This is the person that, this is the workplace affair. And the workplace can be any place because these days everybody's not working in an office. You could be doing gardening outside all day. That's your workplace. You could be at home doing tarot. That's your workplace. So don't let them manipulate, and they want to make it broad in some areas and then shrink it down in other areas. Keep your focus broad. Don't narrow it down. This is what they want you to do. And then they sit there and say, oh, yeah, see, that's why y'all got to come and listen to my reading so y'all will know what's up. Those are the arrogant ones that are hiding. Because they should not find it pleasurable that you have to come and watch them do a false reading. And they're not educating you at the same time so that you know your own power. If you think you're special, you're chosen, get some damn cards. Make your own cards. Start working with them. Start learning your skills. It's part of your protection. They're facing legal matters for living that thug life. Wanting to look and act like they're kings and queens when they're really thugs. Facing justice. And this is all fated. This is heavy energy for, let's see, Earth. Somebody with earth element. They put Virgo, Earth. Taurus. Heavy Virgo, Taurus that are in their emotions. And heavy fire. Those elements. Earth and fire. But this is what it's come to for these two. I did not plan on going this long, so I will be back. It's been 24 minutes. I was going to do 6-card pull and make it short, but that didn't happen. I will be back with your air signs. Peace.